Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Pearls Politics. Hello, Sandra's in the house there. Well, Miss Eccles, what a thank you so much. What a pleasure to see you in the studio with me. Of course, is my host tonight and my son Timothy Harrington. Hey, Mr. Harrington, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How you doing, Mom? Hi,
I'm
everybody.
doing great, doing great. Sandra is in the house, and Miss Eccles is in the house, and Miss Eccles, I am really honored to have you in the house tonight on politics. I tell you, I don't know whether politic talkers are, but we got some new talkers tonight. All
All right.
right. So, what's the word, Thunderbirds? I know for me, it's the sad thing that happened in Texas for those, the children and their families and the
Yeah.
crazy, evil people in the world. All
Yes.
right, then. So she just stopping through to say hello to you and Mr. Harrington.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
I think it's been a long time since you saw my son. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, we're not going to be on here long, about 30 minutes. We don't stay on 2 hours on the politics show anyway. Thank you for stopping by, saying hello, okay? All right. All right, Sandra, hello to you. I wonder where is my Jen and my two Pauls and Doug and my politics audience. They probably busy tonight. I don't know. They're probably following up on the story. It's on all the news. Everybody's still talking
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that was just so sad, evil people. So, Tim, what can this nation do about gun control? Why is it that we are the only nation that this constantly keeps happening to? And we have so many of it, so much of it.
Yeah. It's hard to say because on one hand, in the Constitution, we have the right to bear arms. On the
Mm,
other hand, it's not guns that's killing people. It's the
mm.
stupid people with guns that are killing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
It has to be handled by somebody. You're right.
absolutely.
Hmm. So why after all these years they keep talking about they're gonna focus on people with mental health issues,
Yeah,
and not let them have the guns, but it keeps happening.
it keeps happening. It
Hmm.
keeps happening. And a lot of these times it's right up under the parents' nose. If you think back to Columbine, I believe, they son was in the basement building his guns and whatnot.
Oh, that's been some years back. I thought you was just a
Yeah,
little boy back then.
no, I remember it. I remember it. And it seems like a repeat,
Yeah,
umpteen years later.
yeah. You're right. You're right. Well, I tell you, the thing about it is, this kid here, um, he just turned 18. So
Yeah,
he didn't have they talking about background checks. He didn't have a background check because he just turned 18.
right.
What did you do in cases like that?
I really don't have the answer for that because here's the thing: is it different ages and different cities or states, or is it that way all the way around being 18?
No, it's not the 18, it's not the age, but
Okay,
they do say that the pattern fits mostly males.
right,
Doesn't matter what race, but males.
right,
Hmm.
and that's what we're seeing.
So the problem is with the males.
Right.
Hmm.
Plus you have a lot of internet groups from other countries who are recruiting the young ones, and it's happening more than they speak about. Those
Well,
type
they
of things.
said that he was talking to, he had some friend in Germany that he
Okay.
was oh, Sandra, let me put her hello up there. Sandra, I didn't show your hello earlier. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so they said he was talking to this friend that he had in Germany about his plans.
Uh huh.
And then they say he also posted on social media. So, I don't understand how is it that social media can monitor little shows like mine and cut me off for
Yeah.
going against community standards, and I don't even know what the community standards are.
Right.
But social media will play him, let him have his time to say what he that he finna go
Exactly.
kill up a whole bunch of people.
Exactly. That's
Something's wrong with
unacceptable.
that picture.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. It really is.
Yeah, that's not a movie that we have seen before, but we keep seeing this movie. It is
Right.
unthinkable how social media want to shut down the good people, and but they
Yes.
let the bad people have all the platform and room and do what they want to do and say what they want to say. I don't understand that. I
Right.
just don't
Mm.
understand that. But I
Me neither.
guess that is the mechanism of which um, the Bible speaks of unknown forces, because
Okay.
nobody knew that technology would be even to this point in this day and
Right.
time.
Yeah.
But of course, God did.
Right.
That's why He spoke it to His apostles so they could write about it. He spoke it to John,
Yeah.
and so this one of the it's a
Right.
municipality of evil.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not like we had not been warned, but the problem is that um, people don't believe what the scriptures say,
Yeah.
and or they can't interpret it. You know.
Right.
Hey, Mary, there's one of our politicians, not
Very.
politicians, but political followers that like to keep up
Right.
with plain politics and plain language. Mary, we talking about this gun control. What can we
Uncontrolled.
do to fix gun control, girl? We were talking about the Texas and the sad situation. Background checks don't help, rather, because here's this kid. He just turned 18 a couple of days ago, so he did not have a background check, right?
Right.
So how's the background check gonna help in those type of situations? The background check is not the answer.
Else
The
not.
pattern is with the males. They said that because come to think of it, I have not even never heard of Tim. Help me think. Have you
Okay.
ever heard about a woman doing a mass shooting?
Never. Never.
So it's males. The males are the problem.
Yes. They are.
So that's where they need to point their direction. It's
You
not
would think.
mental health.
Yeah.
It's I think it's anger issues, anger control.
Yeah, that's part of it. And another thing is this generation, um, and it's not any Pacific race or
No,
anything like that, but
no.
they have no regard for life. It seems, you
And it's
know.
not necessarily this generation. Look at the elderly black man that shot up the New York subway.
That's true. That's
Now that's
true.
an old evil man. I mean,
Yeah,
he old. So it doesn't have anything to do with age.
yeah.
It doesn't appear to have anything to do with mentality. It's
It
just
does.
evilness.
Yeah, it's pure
Evilness.
evil. Pure evil.
Pure evilness. And the only way you can combat evil
This was good.
is with good. But then on some people you can't be good to some people.
No, and here's another thing that I omitted. You know, this generation. I know you're saying is not only them,
Yes,
but the video games that they have out are so extreme violence.
they
You
are.
know, and you take a 18-year-old or 17-year-old that's been playing these games for 5 to 6, 7 years, and they're thinking uh, to go out and react in the
Yeah.
real world as they would on these games.
Well, I knew those video games were gonna be a whole nother issue of violence when they started making them like that. When
Yes.
they left the Pokemon or whatever they call it,
Uh-huh.
after
Pokemon.
they left that and started showing all this violence on them video games, I knew
Yeah.
that here it comes.
Yeah.
And but I still have to bring up that old man, that old fool.
That's
Was
true.
was he playing a video game? We have to ask ourselves.
Yeah, I doubt it. But what was it? Mental illness? You know,
No,
we
he
don't.
just evil. Now let's say that he did have a record.
Okay.
The black man, the senior citizen black man that fell up the New York subway.
Uh
They
huh.
say that he did have several brush-ins with the law
Okay.
because he was in that black power state of mind.
Okay. Okay.
hmm They say that
Yeah.
he's been like that for years.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
So the prejudice, it's a prejudice because they say he didn't. I mean, he wasn't prejudiced against. He was not just prejudiced against one race or one culture.
Uh
He
huh.
was prejudiced against everybody but black men.
Okay.
He was even prejudiced against women.
Wow.
You know, and the thing about it is, Mary, come on, get in my amen corner. Satan's instrument, Satan's people can live a long time and be strong as
Yeah.
Hercules.
That's true.
I mean, look at him. He had good health, didn't seem to be having no arthritis, wasn't hurting like me, didn't seem to have no chronic illness,
Yeah.
you know, just blessed, healthy, and all
Hmm.
he wanted to do was take life,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And if I had the power to give life, all I would want to do is give life, and I
Yes.
have to suffer chronic pain,
Right. Yeah. I
you
agree.
know.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next hot topic.
All right.
The next hot topic was right on the tip of the end of my tongue.
Mhm.
It was important too.
Okay.
What you heard?
Yeah.
What have you heard in the news? Mary, what have you heard in the news? While I think of mine, y'all type y'all in. Dude, it was on the tip of my tongue 'cause it was two issues.
Yeah.
Um, I know the gun control was one.
Yeah.
The other one, oh crap, I can't remember. That's what
Yeah. I hate
happened.
when.
That happened when you get old too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was important too. But it might come to me before I finish talking. So
Yeah. It was.
meanwhile, I'll move on to another topic. Mary said Texas. Yes, it was so sad, and that's
Yeah.
what we was talking about. We keep having these sad situations like
Hmm.
that, you know. And oh, the other thing was immigration. They
Oh.
a judge overruled Biden stopping Title 42 that
Okay.
President Trump had put in force when he was in office. In
Uh
other
huh.
words, no more open borders. They're gonna have to go back to remaining back in their country and apply for their admission to the United States. It was supposed to have stopped today. Open borders was supposed to start today, but the judge stopped it Monday, I believe it was.
Uh huh.
So the enforcement of 42, Title 42, is still going back into effect. The judge overruled it. But
Okay.
the Biden administration say they're gonna try to they are not trying, but they are appealing the judge's decision.
Right.
Well, we know how backed up the Supreme Court is. They worry about that Roe versus Wade coming out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they probably trying to find them a resort to go to where they
Yeah.
can't be found because the leakage of the Roe versus Wade overruling Roe,
Uh huh.
um, overturning Roe and Wade. Well, you know, they got these trigger laws in these states. Oh, I know what the other big topic was.
What's
The
that?
Southern Baptist Convention, Mary. Did you hear about that?
I didn't.
You didn't? Well, the Southern Baptist Convention is being investigated by the FBI, uh, DHS, um, all levels of criminal conduct for the same thing that the Catholic Church went through with the priests
Oh,
abusing abusing children for so many years. Now they have
oh
found,
my.
yeah, they have named churches,
Oh,
past leaders of the Baptist, Southern Baptist Convention down through the years, past 20, 30 years, as far back as that. And
yeah.
for Memphis, they named Bellevue Baptist Church
Oh,
and its
wow.
leaders.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
And they say what these churches have done is that they covered up for these abusers
Uh,
and and did not hear, refused to accept or just ignored the complaints.
right.
Um, and went into states of denial, saying that the people were lying. Tim got disconnected. I say, here, guess I'll come back. But yeah, so I'm not surprised. I knew they were gonna get their day. Mary, did you hear about that? I knew they were gonna get that day, their day too, because um I was watching. Okay, he's back. Let me get him back in the studio. His camera's not on. Your camera's not on, Tim. If you can hear me, your camera's not on, so he'll have to go out and come back in again. But anyway, I was watching Respect, the film that they have out now about Aretha. And have you seen? Mary says she don't hear much news. Have you seen Aretha's new movie, Respect, about Aretha Franklin's life? Well, now you know her daddy was a preacher, yeah, and very popular preacher, and a matter of fact that his church, still exists, and but in the movie it shows that she was sexually molested, um, much like my mother would have musicians and people at the singers, gospel singers, and things like that at the house all the time. Well, they had a bigger house. They had a huge house in Detroit, Michigan. But they would have all these singers, gospel and blues and rock and roll that would come to their house, and they would love to hear Aretha sing. And she would sing for them and perform for them when she was as young as probably 13 or 14, something like that. And one of her father's guests sexually molested her, and she ended up having two or three kids by that same molester. I guess her first children were by. But anyway, if you haven't seen that her movie, Mary, you need to watch it. Respect. It's on Amazon Prime for free if you are Amazon Prime member. So that's an example, and I'm a living witness too. I know from growing up in churches, and my girlfriends telling me how the men would try to be feeling on them and touching them and molesting them and stuff. And all of us have a story to tell. So it's been going on for some years. So they need, I guess they would go back further than 20 or 30 years, but Tim, I can't see you. Your camera's not showing. And I guess they would go back more than 20 or 30 years if the people were dead. If they go back 50, 60 years, see, those men probably dead and gone. But yeah, they need to bring in the light. Need what goes on in the dark always comes out in the light. One day it does. That's right. So it's out now, and I do not feel sorry for them. I hope that they lock them up under the jail. All right, he got it now. All right, I'm bringing you in. You was having a little technical difficulty there, weren't you? Okay, you're frozen. Can you hear me? Can you hear? We can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You must in charge of your phone. Your phone probably dying on you. Yep, he gone again. Your camera's on, but your audio is not on. Say something. I can't hear you. No, can't hear you. Turn your volume up. It's up. We can't hear you. Oh wow. Oh well. Anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Uh, that was I was still talking about the molesters of the Southern Baptist Convention, and I said what goes on in the dark does come to the light. Okay, I think he's going to get him I'll put him in the green room until he gets situated. So I tell you what I'll do. I'll take a little break, and maybe he can come get.
Hi, I'm Tanya Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking Natural Action structured water is the way nature intended water to be, from the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with Natural Action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use Natural Action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit, and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking Natural Action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty, so you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
All right, I'm back. All right, my host is back, but he's still having some trouble with his phone. If he gets his camera to work, his audio won't work. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna wrap it up, and what I'll do is we will pick up where we left off. We will do a repeat of these topics because we'll probably have some more updates by then too on next Wednesday. Not Wednesday. I broadcasted Pearl Politics on Wednesdays for, oh God, what, 2, 3 years? And I forgot it's on Thursday. I keep saying Wednesday. Now we do Thursdays, right? So until next Thursday, Thunderbirds, keep your wings flying high and keep your eyes to the sky. And listen, remember that free thought is a philosophy and not a policy. That's my time. I'll see y'all next week. And we're going to try to make sure that Mr. Harrington has all of his equipment working so we can have a conversation going. All right. Good night.